Here in 3.5, which is page 135, we've got logical operators. What we're saying is that we are connecting two or more evaluations together to group them into a more complex logical expression. And all of that is a really long way of saying you guys have seen these terms in English and they mean the exact same thing here. The AND operator is two ampersands, just like so. And it means that, here, I'm just going to hopefully scroll this so we can see them both on there. It means that both parts of the expression need to be true for the whole expression to be true. So in order for this to evaluate as true, x has to be greater than y, and a has to be less than b. If either the first expression or the second expression is false, the whole expression is false. With an or, either the left-hand side of the expression or the right-hand side of the expression has to be true for the whole statement to be true. So it is the two vertical bars like so. On my keyboard, it is immediately on top of the return key. So that's the keyword that you would need for that. The challenge in using the or statement is as follows. It creates a lot more room for you to be incorrect. This whole statement is correct if x equals, so has the same value as y. But let's say on this side, x does not have the same value as z. The problem is this whole statement evaluates as true. So you have to be dead certain that the two pieces of the condition that you're checking are going to evaluate in a way that you expect them to, because a lot can go wrong if you say a whole statement is true, even if only half of the statement is true. So we're going to see examples, rather, of that, but they work the exact same way that English does. Now, the very last one here is not, and essentially it reverses whatever is happening here inside of the expression. So if x happens to be less than y, so, inside of this expression, x is greater than y. Nah, let's say x is 10 and y is 20. So this turns out to be false. Because of that not operator there, this expression is actually going to be true. So it takes the opposite of what is happening there. So not quit, for example. So I know that's a really terrible English sentence, but it turns out to work pretty good. If you're in a text-driven menu someplace, select 1 through 4 for, Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper. And then number 5 is, exit the vending machine or go buy a coffee or go have some water. It's better for you than Coke anyway. So we can say, while not exit, make a selection 1, 2, 3, or 4, because 1, 2, 3, and 4 all have actions that are similar, whereas number 5 means escape, exit, do not continue. We're going to see examples of these. They are frankly used all the time in developing. And as long as you can get the hang of, yeah, they do pretty much the same thing that I've expected, and they do exactly the same thing that I've expected, or, and they do exactly the same thing that I've expected not to mean, you'll be fine.